Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 1994 final. So we have 67 voters. Uh, I'm going to leave this without any comments. And let's begin right away with the first voter, which is Liv from Canada, giving the following votes. The first votes: 7 to Russia, 8 to Denmark, 10 to Taiwan, and the 12 points to Andorra. Where is Andorra? Andorra is at the top of the scoreboard after one voter. Next up, what? Oh, I entered my name wrongly. That's not intended. Famicom Guy is voting, giving 7 to Argentina, 8 to Uruguay, 10 to Monaco, and the 12 points to Australia. Yeah, I'm streaming at 60 FPS, so it might look smoother. Anyway, Yuri gives 7 to Uruguay, 8 to Hungary, 10 to Thailand, and 12 points to Mexico. Mexico is now at the top. Victor from South Korea is voting too, giving 7 to Denmark, 8 to Canada. Canada is off 0 points now. 10 to Uruguay, and 12 points to Mexico. UDP will vote 2, giving 7 to New Zealand, 8 to Denmark, 10 to Andorra, and the 12 to Hungary. Fireburst will give 7 to Sweden, thank you, 8 to Poland, and to Pakistan, and the 12 to Mexico, putting it back into first place. Spoody will vote 2. Let's see the votes from Spoody. 7 to New Zealand, 8 to Japan, 10 to the Philippines, and 12 points to Uruguay. Joe takes South Korea off 0 points, and 7 points to Sweden, thank you. 8 to Israel, 10 to India, and 12 points to Australia. Krishna will vote, giving Hong Kong 6, Japan 7, Andorra 8, and points to Hungary, and the 12 to Norway. Arios will vote next. 7 to Taiwan, 8 to Croatia, 10 to Poland, and the 12 points to Canada. Vabu giving 5 more to Sweden, 6 to Hong Kong, 7 to Australia, 8 to Japan, 10 to Mexico, and 12 points to Andorra. Ostapok, Ivanik's sister, gives 7 more to Taiwan, 8 to Mexico, 10 to Hong Kong, putting it third, and 12 to New Zealand, putting it into the top 10. Ivanik will vote 2, giving 7 to Iceland, 8 to Andorra, 10 to Russia, and the 12 points to New Zealand, putting it New Zealand fourth now. Eggman votes 2, gives 1 to Sweden, thank you, 8 to Japan, and to Thailand, and 12 to Hong Kong. Not like in the intermediate results. Well, there are still 52 voters left to vote. Zuna will vote, though, giving 5 to New Zealand, putting it fourth, 8 to Andorra, 10 to Hong Kong, and 12 to Denmark. Nix will give 7 to Thailand, 8 to Indonesia, 10 to Hungary, and 12 points to Hong Kong, which means Hong Kong is now first. Told you. Morrow gives 7 to Uruguay, 8 to Croatia, 10 to Monaco, and 12 points to Norway. Harry will vote. Will give 7 to Australia. Australia is very underperforming, actually. 8 to New Zealand, 10 to Sweden, thank you, and 12 points to Russia. Yeah, Australia is actually very underperforming, surprisingly. Hong Kong is still first. Nabu will vote next. 3 for Sweden, thank you. 8 to Andorra, closing the lead a little bit. 10 to Monaco, and 12 points to Croatia. Croatia is also very underperforming, I think. Korea just on 3 points. That's wild. I predicted them top 10. Alex, 1 to Sweden, thank you. 7 to Indonesia, 8 to Uruguay, 10 to Mexico, and 12 points to Argentina. Wow, Argentina is quite low as well. I expected them higher, to be honest. Felipe will give 6 more to Sweden, thank you. 8 to Andorra, 7 to Australia, 8 to Andorra, 10 to South Korea, and 12 points to Taiwan. Though I guess Hong Kong will not be winning because Felipe blanked it. And it's my mom voting, giving 7 more to Croatia, 4 to South Korea, 8 to Israel, 10 to Sweden, and finally her 12 will go to India. Jimis will give 8 to Sweden, thank you. 10 to Andorra. Andorra is now in the lead. And 12 to Uruguay. Josh will vote as well. We'll give 8 to Mexico. Put it second. Hong Kong down in third now. 10 to Singapore. No longer last. Spain is last. Wow. I did not realize Spain was doing so poorly. And 12 to the Philippines. Jeremy will give 6 more to Sweden. 7 to Taiwan. 8 to South Korea. 10 points to Monaco. And 12 points to Russia. Russia is doing really well for a repechage qualifier. Gressa will vote next, giving to Australia. Australia is slowly climbing up there. 8 to Iceland. 10 to Croatia. And 12 points to Mexico. And Mexico reaches the triple digits now. Oh, and Spain with 4 means that Indonesia and Spain are now tied for last. Marco will vote. I wonder where the 12 points will go. 7 to Iceland. 8 to South Korea. 10 to Taiwan. And 12 points to Australia. Shocker. And Australia is now up in fourth. Packer is next, giving 1 more to Australia. 7 to Thailand. 8 to Japan. 10 to Canada. And 12 points to Mexico. Hong Kong has slipped behind a little bit. It has not really received any votes in ages. Matt is voting next, giving 5 more to Russia, 7 to Canada, 8 to Hungary, 10 to Thailand, and 12 points to Argentina. Jeffrey is voting next, giving 6 more to Australia. Quite decently happy with the top 4, giving 8 to Indonesia, 10 to Argentina, and 12 points to the Philippines. Jacqueline is voting next, giving 7 more to Pakistan, 8 to Taiwan, and to Israel, and the 12 points to Hong Kong. And Hong Kong is back in second. And by the way, both Hong Kong and Andorra are now on triple digits as well. Ajib will vote, giving 6 to Norway, 7 to Thailand, 8 to Israel, 10 to Indonesia, and 12 points to Taiwan. Betdown will give 6 more to Taiwan, putting it onto triple digits as well. 8 to Canada, 10 points to Sweden. Thank you, thank you. And 12 points to Indonesia. Eric gives 1 more point to Sweden. Thank you. 5 to Australia. 8 to Denmark. 10 to Monaco. And 12 points to Canada. Luis will also vote, giving 8 to Hong Kong, 10 to Croatia, 3 to Sweden, by the way, thank you, and the 12 to Japan. I almost said Canada. AJ will give 5 more to Mexico, 6 to Monaco, 7 to Croatia, 8 to Iceland, 10 to Sweden, thank you, and the 12 to Australia, which puts them on triple digits as well. Aya will vote next, giving 7 more to Japan, 8 to Taiwan, 10 to South Korea, and 12 to Hong Kong. All top 4 are East Asian. Drut will vote, gives 3 more to Sweden, thank you. 7 to Australia, 8 to Russia, 10 to Spain. Spain is no longer last, Singapore is last now, and 12 to Uruguay. Vodu will vote. 2 more to Sweden, puts them on triple digits. 7 to Poland, 8 to Hong Kong, 10 to Australia, and 12 points to Spain. Spain went from last to quite distantly not last anymore. Grandma is voting as well, giving 7 to Uruguay, 8 to Sweden, thank you, 10 to Monaco, and 12 points to Australia. Maya will vote. Maya will give 7 to South Korea, 8 to the Philippines, 10 to Indonesia, and 12 to New Zealand. Andy will give 7 to Singapore, meaning it's now tied for last, 8 to Australia, and Australia is suddenly in the lead, 10 to Monaco, and 12 to Denmark, which puts them on triple digits. And I forgot to mention that Uruguay and Japan both got on triple digits too, thanks to Maya's votes. Ellendale giving 7 to Mexico, putting it back into the lead. 8 to Iceland. 10 to Sweden. Thank you. And Sweden is sadly in 4th place. And 12 to Australia. Jakob from Sierra Leone will give 7 to Taiwan, 8 to Thailand, 10 to Hong Kong, and the 12 to South Korea. Allah will give 4 more to Sweden. Thank you. First time Carla has voted for being ages, I believe. Iceland will get 8. Monaco will get 10, getting into the triple digits as well. And the 12 to Japan. Leos will give 7 more to Mexico, which means it's 1 point in the lead now. 8 to Sweden. Thank you. 10 to Russia. Russia is on triple digits now. And the 12 to Australia, which means Australia is back in the lead now. Shakira would have finished with 0 points with a penalty for famous names, I think. TMG gives a 3 to Sweden, thank you, 7 to Denmark, 8 to Argentina, 10 to Pakistan, and 12 to Norway. So Hong Kong just crept a little bit closer to the win. Tasman will give 7 more to Mexico, 8 to Iceland, 10 to Hong Kong, and 12 points to Croatia, which means Croatia is on triple digits too. And it's very close at the top. Only a 4-point gap between Mexico and Australia now. Alex's dad is voting next, giving 7 to Sweden. I'm glad he voted. 6 to Singapore, 8 to Poland, 10 to Mexico, putting it first for now, and 12 to Thailand. Hendro. Let's see votes from Hendro. He will give 7 to Hungary, 8 to Russia, 10 to Croatia, and 12 to India. Voter number 51 out of 67. Vieco. No Vieco's mom, though, sadly, despite him saying so, gives 8 to Andorra, and gave 7 to Japan, 10 to the Philippines, and 12 points to Hong Kong. And Hong Kong is now in the lead. David will give 5 more to Sweden, thank you, 8 to Spain, which means Singapore is back in last place, 10 to Australia. Australia is now 1 point in the lead, and 12 to Russia. And the gap at the top is just 3 points. And Russia is 6 now, and very close to top 5, just 5 points between. Maria gives 7 more to Russia, and Russia is officially top 5 now. 8 to India, 10 to Croatia, and 12 points to Hong Kong. And Hong Kong is in the lead now. John will give 7 more to Sweden, thank you. 8 to the Philippines, 10 to Australia, and 12 points to Taiwan. And at the same time, I got 12 points in another fan contest that is going right in parallel with this one. Gives me a good feeling. Here, Phil will vote next. 4 more to Australia, puts it just a little bit in the lead. 8 to Croatia. 10 to Indonesia. And 12 points to Hong Kong. No, Hong Kong is back in the lead now. And Krishna's boyfriend will vote, giving 4 more to Hong Kong, 8 to Norway. Oh yeah, Felipe blanked Hong Kong. So if Hong Kong wins, that will be a historical moment. 10 to Indonesia and 12 to Poland. Jury number 57, Garbo, will give 6 to Japan, 7 to Uruguay, 8 to the Philippines, 10 to Croatia, and 12 points to Australia. 1 point. Just 1 point. Anton Jury number 58, the last 10 jurors are now voting. 6 more to Hong Kong, 5 to Mexico, 8 to Japan, 10 to Taiwan, and 12 points to Sweden. Thank you. La Praxi will vote as well. Just 2 points to Hong Kong. Could be an opportunity for Australia and Mexico to catch up. 8 to Sweden. Thank you. 10 to South Korea. And 12 points to Poland. Our mom gives us 6 more to Sweden. That's why parents should vote more. 5 to Uruguay. 8 to Croatia. Croatia is now top 5. 10 to Mexico, putting it on exactly 200 points. And 12 to Iceland. Karen is voting in next, giving 7 to Thailand, 8 to Russia, 10 to Hungary. Hungary is over the. Wow! New Zealand and Canada are very close to triple digits as well. And 12 to Taiwan. Mike is voting next. 6 to Norway, 7 to New Zealand. New Zealand is in triple digits, only Canada is away. 8 to Singapore, very close to not being lost. 10 to Uruguay. 12 points will go to Mexico. It's still very close. Australia, Mexico, and Hong Kong could still win. Like, either of them could still win. Leos. Oh, no, it's Petunia. Leos also uses the same flag of Antarctica. That's why I get confused. No, Petunia gives 2 to Sweden, 7 to Hong Kong, 8 to South Korea, 10 to Croatia, and 12 to Hungary. Oh, and 5 to Canada also put it over the triple digits limit. So we only have 4 entries not on triple digits. And the next is Pris, who will give a 5 to Pakistan, 5 to Singapore. Singapore is no longer last. I repeat, Singapore is no longer last. 8 to Monaco, 10 points to Uruguay, and the 12 to Hong Kong, which is suddenly very far in the lead, ahead of Mexico. Idan gives 5 more to Hong Kong, 4 to Mexico, 8 to Australia. We still need to know who will finish second. 10 to Hungary, and 12 to Croatia. Yeah, it's over because the Elda is still yet to vote. Elda will give 7 more to Croatia, putting it fourth. No, 8 to Sweden, putting it back into fourth. And 12 to Taiwan, 10 to Taiwan, and 12 to Canada. And finally, Seger will give 7 to Taiwan, 8 points to Canada, and to Croatia, and the 12 to Japan. Yeah, and these are our results now. I will post them. Give me a second. Okay, the results are posted now. No, wrong window. Okay, Let's now reveal the results of the qualifiers. And we will start with the repechage. Germany was in 8th place, but in 7th place, with 207 points, with a margin of 12, was Singapore. With in 6th place with 211 points, was New Zealand. Then, in 5th place with 213 points, yeah, you can, is Canada in 5th place. Then, with 213, in 4th was Israel. With 220, in 3rd was Indonesia. With 227, in 2nd was Monaco. 9 12s, by the way. Look at this, the 12s. And with 238 points was Russia in 1st, winning the repechage. John is very happy, I must imagine. Okay, and we go to the semifinals. Italy was the borderline non-qualifier, but in 9th place, with, well, not so much borderline. That was a gap of 19 points, quite big. In 9th place was Belgium, which also finished last in the repechage. With 189 points in 8th was Lithuania. With 193 points in 7th was Slovakia. With 214 points in 6th was New Zealand. Barely by just 1 point didn't make it directly. In 5th place was Pakistan. Then, with 221 in 4th were the Philippines. With 256 in 3rd was Thailand. With 271 in 2nd was Iceland. And the winner, as you can obviously tell, was Croatia, which finished 4th in the final, so that is quite expected, I think. Now, let's go to the second semifinal. With a 1 point margin, qualifying over Czechia was Bosnia. I feel like that's quite expected. With 150 points. In 8th was Palestine. With 208. Look at this massive jump of 50 points. There was a very clear gap. Canada was in 7th in the semifinal. 36 voters. Everyone liked it, but most people liked it a little bit, like not super much. Though 512s, that's still a lot. With 211. In 6th was Indonesia. And with 220 points in 5th was India. Then with 226 in 4th place was Spain. With 284 points in 3rd was Hong Kong. This is the first time a winner finished 3rd in the semifinal. There were some that finished 2nd and 1st, but 2nd, I mean, but not 3rd before. With 288 points in 2nd was Uruguay. And the winner was Sweden with 301. And all of these songs finished top 10, as far as I recall. Yeah, they all finished top 10. So, very clear top 3 in the semi-final and the final. Actually, Spain and India then underperformed a little bit. Anyway, semi-final 3. We will start with the 9th qualifier with 180 points. That was Burundi. Just barely made it. Despite having just 112, it appealed to a lot more voters than Northern Ireland. With 183 points was Romania. In 7th with 188 was Israel. And with 198 points in 6th was Russia. And with 211 points in 5th was South Korea. And might I remind you, Russia finished 10th? South Korea 11th. Look, they tied in the final on the number of points. Very funny. Uh, yeah, anyway, it's funny. To me, at least. Uh, anyway, with 213 points in fourth was Hungary. With 216 points in third was Argentina. With 223 points in second was Norway. And the winner was Poland in the semi-final. And Krishna doomed herself that she will not even qualify. Anyway, in ninth place, by a tiebreak, with 169 points, was Singapore. Barely made it to the repechage, barely made it to the final. Seger gave it 10 points, and it was 170 points. In eighth place was Germany, and Seger gave it 12 points. Seger voted himself out of the repechage here. Now, in seventh place, with 201 points, was Scotland. Yeah, tiebreak by the number of 12s, equal number of voters here. And in sixth place, with 217, was Monaco. And another funny result, 1 point difference. In fifth place was Japan. Then, with 230 points, in fourth was Andorra. Yeah, Japan was seventh, but the tiebreak. I still haven't fixed the tiebreaker on the scoreboard. I don't know why it's not working, but yeah, Japan is sixth actually, and it barely made it. And Monaco still got left side, so clearly a strong semi-final. With 261 points in third was Mexico. Again, third in the semi-final, second in the final. In second place with 267 points was Taiwan, and the winner was Australia. But to be honest, to Australia, it was just 2 points behind Mexico. So it's still like quite understandable that Mexico with actually Australia got the most 12s. Yeah, the semi distribution of the top 10 is fucked. Anyway, this concludes the voting of World Stage 1994. Thank you everyone for attending. I will open the final scoreboard again. Thank you everyone for attending, and I hope to see you all in 1995.